my name is Sandra.
And I'm Rogers.
We are the Missionaries.
This is our love story. She has the best story.
We met in 2014, around September.
Around September, October.
Yeah. And the first time I saw him, he wasn't this big man. He was putting on a brown trouser and some jackets. He had a very nice phone, by the way. By then.
So money every day.
And did you say hi to me the first time? You didn't. I kept looking at you. Anyway, I just knew he was from Bara. I just knew just by his looks, yes. I just knew and like, okay, at least I have someone I can say hi to. So I think after a week, this is when he came by again. We became friends just like that, and by then I used to love photos like so much. And the fact that he had a very dope phone, what was the name of the phone?
I had a notary by then. Yeah. It was a notary Samsung.
It was really dope and it used to take dope pics. I'm really a fan of pictures. Like, you can tell me right now to pose and out. So I used to tell him, can I just use your phone, or can you take a picture of me and maybe edit it and send it after? So that was his work every morning. He used to take pictures of me and send them after. So we really became closer. And with time, we found out that we're coming from the same area.
We're staying like around the same area in Kampala, not the village.
It can be the village. Anyway, we found out that we're living in the same area. So most of the times when we were done with everything, he would tell me, can we go together? He would make sure I'm home safe.
As a friend. As a friend.
Of course, as a friend, but he was really caring, very, very caring.
I've always been a caring man.
Yeah, you have. And with time, I think in 2015, we became closer. I used to know, he used to show me pictures of his parents, a girlfriend then. I also used to do the same thing basically, so we knew each other. I think each time I would get home, I knew he was the first person to call me when I was home. And my late mom then would ask, hey, okay.
By then we had Pakalasta, so we had so many minutes.
But it's still on now.
Yeah.
So he would ask, did you reach home safe? Have you eaten something? By then I used not to overeat. Okay, I'll just put on weight. You can see that you call numbers. By then I used not to overeat. So during the day he would make sure at least I've eaten something. I'm a fan of tea, like so much. Anytime is tea time. So like for lunch, I used to only take tea and sausages. Yeah.
That's it.
So he used to order for food, like local food, and he would make sure at least I tap.
Which choice?
As a friend.
As a friend.
Of course, as a friend. And as time went on, in 2016, this is when we noticed we had some chemistry. Like in the middle of 2016,
Yeah.
around
June, July.
Yeah, we noticed he asked me out. Like, are you kidding? Like, no. Actually, that's what I told him. I was like, no. At first, yes. I said no. And he was very, very serious. Actually, I thought he was joking.
That's good. But I think because you have always wanted to marry whites, and she used to tell me, I will end up with a white. These Ugandan men are not serious, I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, some are serious, but we're just on the low. So, but by then, we were still dating different people. I was dating some ex of mine. She was also with someone.
A white man.
Actually, it was black.
It wasn't a white man.
It was a Ugandan, but she had that dream of dating white men, and in my heart I was like, cancel to want a man.
That was when?
Around 2015. We got closer and we were sharing. We used to share. We used to get challenges in our like relationships, and we share. I would share with her. She gives me advice, and then she would also share, but slightly she would keep it to herself.
I used to tell you everything. Oh boy.
That's not everything.
It was just a long distance thing, so it was a challenge, okay, for me. And at some point I'm like, you know what, I'm done, and I was there single, just working hard. That's it. And this is when he came in as well. I think by then he also single.
Yeah, single for some couple of months, and I still checking on her. And then we used to have friends of ours that our mutual friends, and in 2015 they started hinting on us like, you guys make a good couple, you guys should date, you should date Sandra, you know. So at the back of my head I had that voice, you know, like we have so many friends that pushed us, but we were still in different paths and everyone was living their lives. And so in 2016, when I'd broken up with my ex and she was also single, we're like, I think let me give it a try and see if this will, you know, will work. Because she was my friend for over like 2 years, and I knew her. I knew she was a very good girl, and we shared mutual friends. I reserve that, but yeah. So that's how I got this idea of, you know, let me ask her out and see. Of course, I got a no for an answer. Basically, I think because she saw me as, you know, like this friend or maybe a brother. She wanted to browse on me, and I was like, sitting my I can't.
Like, yeah, honestly, I think that's the second time you told me, I'm like, aren't you my brother? I was like, man, that aside, like, let's give it a try.
Let's see.
Anyway, I actually accepted the request. I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. Let's go nearby, not very far. And I don't know if it's different.
Kaveli?
Yes.
Went to Kaveli.
That's where I went.
Got her some ice cream.
My best.
She loves ice cream, and got dinner, and we had a good time. Yeah, we had a good time. We chatted, and yeah, and time rushed. I don't know, these first dates are time rushing. Yeah, so call it a night, and yeah. I proposed to her in last year, 2019. Yeah, we were planning. By then, we were dating. My sisters knew her and my family. So my sister approached me. She was planning a trip to Dubai. So like, we're going with a couple of friends, and I think you should tag along. Like, hey, okay. And she has always liked Dubai. We used to talk about Dubai. Hey, she said, hey, then from Sergeant to Dubai. So by then we were dating. I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. So
That one cut, please.
yeah. So we start on the plans with my sister Rona. Start planning. We get more friends. We were about a group of about like 10 people. So we go to Dubai. Before we went to Dubai, I of course had to look for a ring, and I panicked there with my sister. We went online. I checked for rings, and I got some good ring. By then, I had a friend of mine called Ray. He was in USA, so sent him money and got me a ring and put it on DHL, and they shipped it. We were leaving, I think, like Friday, and the ring reached like on Tuesday in that week. I was on pressure because I didn't want to start looking for any ring. I wanted to go with it. So we got it, and yeah, we went to Dubai, had fun, and then on our last day, we were supposed to go to, it's a place full of gardens, the Miracle Garden. So we planned with my sister Rona and Hilda, our best friend and sister. We planned it, and it was dramatic because when we reached there, start like looking for the place, and when we entered, I asked Rona, so are you ready with the ring? She's like, yeah, okay, checked her bag. The ring was not there. I'm like, oh shit. She didn't, of course. We panicked. I'm like, where did you put the ring? She's like, I left it at the hotel. That was about like 3 hours from where we were. So she had to take a cab. That was around like 11. We were supposed to be there like for 2 hours because it was our last day and we had to do other shoppings. So she gets a cab, goes to the hotel, takes about like 3.5 hours, and she comes back, and yeah, I proposed to her. She didn't even let me say the question, you know, she was already...
Honestly, I don't remember any question. I just saw him down, I'm like, okay, this is it. Yes!
The date was 22nd of Jan 2019. Yeah.
Which was one of the best days of my life. Like, I was really, really surprised.
Yeah.
Alright. Another one.
By Sandra, before we were friends, we're still friends now, but
Like best friends.
best friends. I've always loved the way she loves God. She's a very prayerful woman, and she's a loving and caring wife. Now she's a wife, for sure, as a fiance and friend. I love her so much, and she's the ultimate homemaker. She can do anything, even if I'm stuck somewhere, and she can do anything. The other things I love about her, she's beautiful, she's amazing in everything she does. I love everything she touches, and
You guys.
if I start, I won't stop.
Too much.
I'm going to blush throat.
Why me? Why not the whites? You know?
Okay, I'll start with that. He's light skinned. Okay, yeah. At least, at least you tick that box somehow. Okay, like half. Yeah. But anyway, that aside, he's a very caring man. Very, very caring. At some point, I'm like, but am I the right person, really? He's very, very caring. He thinks outside the box, which I love, yeah. And I'm also praying to God I have that. Like, he's really, really caring. He's loving, very, very loving. And family oriented, so much. Yeah. He has so many friends, and I don't know how he does it, but he cares about each and every one, family members as well. He's God-fearing as well. I've always wanted someone we can kneel down together and pray, which he does. Yeah. Really? Do you have to think?
So we got married on 31st of July 2020. However, our wedding was supposed to be in May earlier this year, but when we reached March, we were planning our wedding launch, and we were about, I think, like 2 weeks to the launch, and then the president ordered a lockdown. You know,
Oh God,
we
don't
had
remind me. Guys, we had come up with everything. I think we started planning the wedding way back. Like, we at least made sure we put both ceremonies separately, like some gap, so that we don't go under pressure and so on. So our introduction was last year, and immediately after the intro, we made sure at least we start getting service providers and so on. So by March, we were done with everything. All service providers. I think we had even paid most of them.
Actually, by Jan.
By Jan, yeah. We were that ready for May. But man, see what happened. COVID. Anyway, it was a real setback. At some point, we're like, you know what? Why don't we push it to next year. And of course, we had people who were very supportive. They used to tell us, you know what, no, you can do it this year, you can do it this year. And of course, after the lockdown, we had to put a tentative date for the wedding. We're even not sure whether it would happen. For the launch, we had come up with artwork. We had gone to the place where the launch was going to be. Basically, we were so ready for it, but yeah, nevertheless, it happened.
It happened, yeah.
Yeah.
We're still happy. We're still happy.
Anyway, there are challenges, of course, and I don't know. There's so many people who are taking this as an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many advantages about the scientific bit, and we had to go on to 31st. We went with a tentative date, and I think after the lockdown, we had to go through all service providers and call. You know what? Yeah, pause, not now. And most of them would ask, when is the date? Okay, just give me like a tentative. We were like, you know what? First pause for now. So we paused it for some time. I think after 2 months, this is when we decided, we were like, you know what? After even seeing some people doing this thing and it's happening, life goes on.
Around April?
Yeah,
around April, we decided, because we were ready to get married. So we had a discussion with my family. They're like, you know what? If you're ready, let's do it. Whether there are 10 people, 50 or 2, do it and we get done with it. Because the more we prolonged, even as we lost, the morale and gas, and yeah, we planned it. Lucky enough, all our service providers were they are family and friends. They are good friends. So whoever we told, they gave us priority. If you set this date, we'll give you priority because you booked earlier. So we planned with them. They are very good people, and yeah, things went on well. Yeah.
I did.
She did. I chose the songs when we were entering the reception because I like the turn up. Yeah. I'm an artist. I love art, and I've always loved nature. Green is nature, and I've always loved. And the person who did our decor, Kathy from Dream House, we have set our eyes on them for a very long time, because they did about 2 weddings of our friends and our family, about 3. So we have been watching their work and seeing their work, and when I had a discussion with my wife, both of us finally just chose that theme because it was good, and these guys got better and better with every wedding that they did. So I think I would say it was 90% me who chose the theme.
Yeah. So it has always been our dreams. We follow so many people, so many service providers, starting with everything.
Starting with you, Jeff, man. Jeff, we have worked with you in our family, and I've been seeing your work. I met you a couple of years back, and I love your work. And of course, even through you, we met other photographers, the Davios that became our friends, Emma,
Yeah, and what I should say on how we chose the service providers, it was basically referrals. Yeah. One would come and say, try this, and okay, the people that were telling us, we already knew them. We're like, okay, let's go back and stalk.
Yeah.
How is their work? And it was so easy. We had a
easy.
support team. It was really, really easy for us.
The good thing is, what I loved, every service provider of ours was our friend, starting from photography, video. I've always worked with Michael from Frame Report. We worked with him. So I've always loved their work and loved your work, Jeff. So it was a hard one, because both of you are my friends, and I really wanted to use both of you. And I am so happy and glad that you guys, when I reached out to you, I told you about taking on the photography. You were already working with Michael from Film Report, and you guys just gave us the best. And I think that's the beauty of having service providers that are working together already. It's nice. It's marvelous. We worked the other service providers that I would really thank. Dream House, the one that did our decor, was really good.
Oh, that's funny.
But she did a good job, you
Yeah,
know. Some people take
she
it for
did.
granted, you know. She did a good job, and other service providers that really
Lido.
Lido sound,
Yeah.
it was also good. We used Cass Baby. He killed it,
Best
killed the
teacher.
You
party.
guys had a silent Discord.
Yeah. So
Just know we planned.
we planned. If
From last year.
if it wasn't scientific, wow, this wedding was going to be bad.
Yeah.
But we had already planned all that because I've always wanted the after party for my wedding because I mean that's the
It's a
only
party
day.
man.
Yeah, that's the only day that you have to party with your wife because it's the first day. So we had already planned, and when 2 weeks before the wedding, the president also gave us some good news. He increased the curfew from 7 to 9. So after his speech, I called Cassidy. I'm like, yo, hey, I think we are ready. He's like, let's go. Yeah, so we planned everything. We planned our wedding to end at 6 so that we have some time for, having, even if it's COVID, but seeing your people and your close people around you. It's really good because these are the same people that supported us and gave us everything.
Well, I'll start with the people around you. Yeah. These make choices with you and they give you more advice. So the people around you should really be supportive and
Like you need to choose the right people. But also, my advice, I think, what I could say about that is giving top priority to photography and video for that day. So on our wedding, our church was at 10, and then reception was starting at midday. So we had about like 2 hours, and we didn't even exhaust because we had plans, So I think the best thing to do is giving enough time for photography because these are the memories you stay with,
Yeah.
And because I mean, who would remember after 2 years that I ate the best food that Yeah.
And also decor. I think decor is very, very important because it will bring out everything. Even if something goes wrong, one would see like a very nice flower and be like, oh, this is really beautiful. So decor should be considered. Photography, videography, very, 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 very important. And also what we put on. Yeah, that's also very important because trust me, it's only one day. Just that one day that you'll never. Are we getting married again? No. We bind it. No. So we're only getting married. Okay, we got married once and we're not planning to get married again in Jesus' name. And this must be, it should be your special day. Yeah. So what you also choose to wear that day should be considered, should be taken as a priority. It took me time to look for my gown, because I knew what I wanted. Every bridal shop that I was going to, man, I'll come back crying. I'm like, okay, I failed. But at the end of it all, I got this one person who I knew would bring out something very beautiful and something I've always dreamt about. So what you also put on really matters.
Yeah. I worked, the person who made my suit, I've worked with him for 5 years. So this is a friend, he's a brother, and I've been seeing his work. I've been seeing his work for quite a long time. Yeah, so even when my wedding reached, I already knew he would pull it off, He would pull it off. He's Jacob is from Home of Gents. He's a very good man. Yeah, so, yeah, whoever was asking about my suit, that's the guy. Yeah. Pardon?
Kalango.
Home of Gents, yes.
Dressed you?
Anita Berry.
Yeah. What?
Oh God, what is it?
That hashtag she says.
Anita Berry, like, she was the best person, by the way.
Yeah.
Very friendly. The customer service is up there. Like, she just made the best gown. Okay, my dream gown. Yeah, I've always wanted a twin-in-one, and she pulled it off. I didn't even stress, by the way, not at all. I don't remember saying, okay, no, if you haven't gotten this material, what can nothing. I just went in the door of the fitting. I went with my sisters, and I didn't even complain about anything. Everything was perfect. Imagine the fitting day. I am saying, okay, remove this, okay, do this. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow. Like I said before, she's the ultimate homemaker. Yep. I think that's the definition.
By the way, yeah, even the mother always says that. So,
That's it.
yeah.
Not to brag, but I thank God, you know, He gave me a very beautiful woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they've always seen him caring about me. So what they normally say is, Flash is really caring. He's loving.
He's a sweet boy.
Exactly. He's a sweet boy. That's what they normally say about him. But which he is.
Shout outs to Home of Gents. They made me look splendid.
Yeah. Anita Berry for my gown. Oh my God, you're such a talented person. Uganda should know you exist. They shouldn't run to Turkey. Yeah, you're very, very, very talented. Hotel Africana, we have Anita there.
Anita from Marketing and Sales. She gave us the best.
MD was there on our day. Oh my God.
Until the after party.
Yeah.
She was there, you know. Which one?
Dream House.
Dream House.
Kathy, we know your family and we love your work like so much. We stalk you on a daily, by the way.
Yeah, and we're still stalking you. If you dare do anything more than us. Yeah, Jeff Semakula, of course, on the photography.
Makula pictures.
Makula.
Kola kano.
Man, Jeff. I think if there's one thing that we could add in, Jeff twandimwongedde kusawa.
Sawa bakusente.
Ene kusente ino moyo kagoma kachi bakaita katya. How do they call it?
I don't know.
Okay, film report. Michael, thank you so much.
The dreads guy, oh, you're amazing.
We're
Quiet in your own way, but we watched that memory lane, I think, on a daily.
Yeah.
Yesterday we did. What's this? Like on a daily. Good. You're so talented. And
we pray
you
thank
get
you
more
so
people.
much. Thank you for the girl them. Thank you so much for turning up. You know, thank you for giving us. You know, I'd taken long. I won't say I would never, because I think I last saw my mom dance. We went for Lucky Dube, the concert. Oh my God, I saw her again dance at my wedding. I was so happy.
Wow.
You know, with her headphones. Yeah, Cass baby, thank you so much. Lido for the sound, very nice, very good.
And the band.
Janzi
we
band.
danced Lingala. Oh,
Maria, thank you for the good discount. You know,
Janzi, the best band in Uganda.
yeah, I think also we need to thank our Reverend who
Yeah.
cancelled us. Yeah, we did our counseling before lockdown, but even after, he gave us more time. Gave us a very good someone.
And All Saints as well.
All Saints. Thank you so much, Reverend Moses. I am Sibwe. Thank you so much. And we know we are in your lives and you're mentoring us to be the best.
Yeah. And finally, our support team.
Woo!
Team over the bar, you guys. We don't know what we're going to do for you, but you are the best. Our community.
Our community was the best.
I think we just have loving people around us.
We chose the best people.
Yeah. We didn't even choose. They came out. They were the best. We thank you so much
for giving
and
us
may God
the
bless
best
you all.
wedding.
Alicia, thank you so much for styling me up. Faith Pesh, I'm not really a fan of, but you pulled out the look I really wanted, the natural look and everything. Thank you so much.
Mixology, thank you so much for the dope cocktails. That curfew cocktail. Woo!
Oh, and finally to our family, you've been with us from the start. We really want to thank both our parents, our guardians. Thank you, and friends.
Thanks for loving us. We love you back.
Thank you so much for watching the Mojoni
Love story.
We thank you, and do not forget to subscribe.
And
A
like
button
this
there.
video.
Like the video, subscribe. Just know every Friday. Do not forget to subscribe so that every Friday you get a pop-up of a new video.
Toodles!